Hello and welcome back. My name is Nate Wadani. Today I want to show you some really fun spinning exercises that you can do. These are really good for building mobility, flexibility, and durability in your joints, especially your wrists, elbows, and shoulders. Alright, so this is very simple, and I'm going to use a 4-foot balance bar. You can use a 5 or a 6 or the travel bar. The smaller ones, though, are a little bit easier to spin, and there's a little bit less chance of knocking something over around you, okay? So all you need is to grab your balance bar, and let's get started. So I'll show you the back view first. So you're going to take it in your right hand and hold it right around the middle of the bar, okay? Take your right foot forward and then point the bar like this. So your thumb is pointing one way and the pinky is near the other end. So you've got the thumb tip and the pinky tip, alright? Those are important reference points. So when you point it forward, your thumb tip should be pointing forward, not your pinky side. Thumb side forward, palm is down, okay? Now you just want to follow the thumb side tip, alright? And you're going to just trace a figure 8 to your left, cross your body, it goes up, and then to your right, cross your body, it goes up. And you just make a figure 8 like this. So you're just circling to the left, to the right, to the left, to the right. Okay? So just keep doing that. Now notice my hand is very loose. I'm almost opening my palm. And if you hold it too tight, it's really not going to feel very smooth. It's going to feel jerky. You're even going to get tighter maybe. So relax. Let it just flow left and right. And with practice, you're going to find just the right place to hold it, because if you hold it too far back, it's going to spin weird. If you hold it too far forward, it's going to fishtail. So the sweet spot is right in the middle, slightly toward the leading tip. So if your thumb is forward, it's slightly toward the thumb side. So now just relax, and yeah, you're going to hit yourself sometimes, and just go left and right. Notice how it's going quite vertical on each side. So I'm really turning my arm. So this is warming up my shoulders, my elbows, and my wrists. Now there's different ways to isolate different parts of the joints too. So if I keep my arm straighter and my elbows straighter, I'm going to isolate my wrist, okay? Or I could isolate my elbow more by bending the elbow. Or I can straighten the arm, and I can do pretty much the whole thing with my shoulder. So if you find yourself getting really tired on one of the joints, like if your shoulders are getting tired, you're probably doing it like this. Relax your wrist and let it roll through your hand and give your shoulder a break. Alright? So now let's do the other side. So switch hands and switch feet. The reason you do it this way is that if you do it this way, you're going to likely hit yourself. It's awkward to cross. So same side, same hand, same leg. You're going to narrow your body, less chance of hitting yourself, and it just feels a little smoother. It can be done both ways, but I suggest to start like this. So left hand, left foot forward, point, follow the thumb side, and just cross your body to the right, to the left, right, left. And just have fun with it. You can speed it up with practice. It's likely going to feel a little awkward, a little harder on one side compared to the other. Remember, you can isolate your wrists, elbows, or shoulders. Or you can kind of just let it flow naturally and it'll find its own way. Okay? So this is the infinity spin. Real basic spin, lots of fun, and really good for creating lubrication and durability, resilience in your joints. Every time you rotate your joints, the synovial fluid is moving, it's cleaning, it's nourishing your cartilage. Really important for these joints. Alright, now, how to do a reverse. This is a little trickier. So let's start by going forward, because it's the same track. So imagine, there's like a racetrack that's a figure 8, and the car is going one direction, and then it just slows down, and then it starts just going the other direction. It's the same track, but it's going the opposite way. So when you get used to going forward, going backward is going to feel the same. It's the same track, but it's quite a brain teaser because you're not used to it yet. So to go backward, now the pinky side is leading, and it's the same track though. Alright? So don't get frustrated. It's going to feel awkward at first, but you'll get used to it. So if you get mixed up, just start going forward again. So my right hand going forward, kind of visualize that track, then just slow it down, back up, and now go reverse. Pinky side is leading, okay? So one way you can tell is when you come up, you're crossing your body, you come down on the side, up the middle, down the side, up the middle, down the side. You can slow it down. Palm is up, palm is down. When you come across, palms up, and then palm down. So with practice, you can go pretty fast. Alright, so now try the other hand. So left hand, left foot. Start by going forward. That's usually easier. And then slow down, same track, going backward. And you have to kind of watch it. Just watch the tip that's closest to your pinky. Forget about the other side. Just watch the tip and just keep track of one end of it, otherwise you'll get confused. And with practice, keeping that loose grip, if your shoulders are getting really tired, you're probably holding it too tight. Relax, let it flow, and just let it start to become more and more natural. Spinning is just about finding the path of least resistance. It's about becoming more allowing in your movements, more smooth, more graceful. You're going to smooth out all the rough edges. When you first start off, it's going to feel like this, like crunchy and hard and stiff and awkward. But with practice, it's going to feel really smooth. You're going to be able to trade your hands in midair. You can go backward, you can turn your body, you can go forward. Start playing with it a little bit. Move your feet. Alright, so have some fun with your spins. Okay, so get these 4 basics. Right hand forward, right hand backward. I like to pick a number, maybe 20 or 30 or 50 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. You know, pick a number and a goal for yourself, and then backward. 1, 2, 3, 4. You know, do 25 times each direction. You have 100 total. That's a good workout for your arms. Other hand, 25 times forward, and then 25 times backward. So with enough practice, you want to be able to master all 4 of these. 2 of them forward, 2 of them backward, 1 in each hand. And then start blending them, start mixing them up, and making the transition smooth as well. Alright, so the 4-footer is generally the best size for your spins. The travel bar is also 4 feet, so that's easy. This one comes apart in the middle, so it's easy to travel with. Alright, the 5-footer works well. 6-footer is a little harder to spin. It's so big that often you'll hit the ground. You know, if you have a chandelier, if you have some vases, be a little careful. I'd take the 6-footer outside if you're going to spin with it. So that's the only downside to the 6-footer, is a little hard to spin. But 5-footer, 4-footer, these should work just fine. Alright, so that's the infinity spin. Once you get used to that, you can start advancing to other more complicated spins. If you don't get these basics though, you'll never be able to do more difficult ones. It's like you have to learn addition, subtraction, multiplication, division before you can do algebra. So it's going to build. Every skill you learn with basic spins will add up to more fun, more interesting, and more complex, more complicated spins. Alright, hope you enjoyed. See you next time.